back to our beloved Cuphead show. As much as we do love it, there are some characters who fall a bit flat. So today, we're going to take a dive in to see which of these Cuphead cast members throughout all 3 seasons totally deserve to have their souls eaten by the devil. I'm Kyle with Wicked Binge, and these are the worst Cuphead show characters and why they suck. Now, a quick disclaimer. We are incorporating some fan opinions, but remember, at the end of the day, this is all subjective. So if you like any of these characters, don't let us sway you. With that said, let's get started. As usual, we'll be starting with our least hated, worst characters and working our way down to the absolute most hated. Starting off the list, we have Bulbface. Bulbface only appeared in one episode, Another Brother, when Cuphead and Mugman had an argument and decided to find different brothers.
Certainly don't need you. Good day!
Mugman decided to have this character Bulbface as his brother. Like Mugman, Bulbface is concerned with safety but pushes it to the extreme. He's the complete opposite of Bullboy, who we'll get to in a bit. Fans absolutely hate Bulbface because of his obsession with safety. He won't even play checkers without a helmet on. So why is he at the bottom of the list? Well, we understand why he is so hated, but we can only rank him at the bottom for a couple reasons. He is a light bulb and afraid of being broken, so it is kind of understandable. Plus, we don't know much about him. He's purely a one-off character that we hope we don't have to see again. Next up, we have the bosses of the orphanage, Head Penguin and the Penguins. In Miss Chalice's origin story, Dance with Danger, these king penguins ran the orphanage like dictators. This is the orphanage that she grew up in. They abused the orphans with hard work and severe punishment when they slacked off. The leader, in particular, hated any kind of fun and severely punished Chalice for dancing while working.
Young lady?
We're ranking them here because they are awful. However, we can't rank them any higher since they were a part of Chalice's backstory, and were important characters for that reason. We're just glad that Chalice was able to escape them and we never have to see them again. Moving on to the pianist, Ludwig. Ludwig was originally an NPC in the Cuphead game, but became a character in the Cuphead show. Unfortunately, he was a total jerk in the show and he definitely deserves the hate. He was a talented pianist who helped fulfill Mugman's dream of becoming a famous pianist.
Now, you were saying?
After Cuphead was shown to be better, however, he completely dismissed Mugman in favor of Cuphead. Mugman tried to prove that he can be as good as Cuphead, but ultimately failed to sway him. We're giving him a spot on our list because he stole Cuphead's song, played it for a theater audience, and took credit for it. While it's unknown whether he survived being crushed by a piano, we can say that it was definitely karma for him. Moving on to the unnerving Bullboy. Originally a gag character for the show, he got some time to shine in the episode Another Brother, and boy was he creepy. He wanted to be exactly like Cuphead, even saying that he wanted to be Cuphead.
Be just like you, Cuphead!
He attempted some of Cuphead's dangerous stunts, but pushed the dangers to the limit, not showing much concern for either boy's safety. He is definitely hated for his creepiness and recklessness, though he doesn't rank any higher, however, because the stunts he did weren't too out of line, but we just don't want him as our doctor anytime soon. Moving on to the mean vegetables, the Root Pack. We see them in the one episode Root Packed, and we're glad not to have seen them again, consisting of Sally the Spud, Ollie the Onion, and Chauncey the Carrot. These 3 are definitely hated among fans, and we understand why. Sally is the leader of the group and the smartest of them. Ollie is essentially the crybaby of the group, and Chauncey is the musical carrot. They first appear while eating Elder Kettle's soil, making up a sob story to calm the boys. They convince the boys to leave them in charge of Elder Kettle's garden, throwing a massive party without delay and showing complete disregard for the garden.
This party ain't over till the sun comes up.
After Cuphead and Mugman foil their party, the Root Pack retaliates by sucking up all the water from Elder Kettle's garden, killing it off in the process. They were nasty to the boys, but at least they didn't endanger their lives. They just wanted to party, even though it was damaging property, which is why we can't rank them any higher. Our bronze medal for the worst Cuphead show character is going to the titular character himself, Cuphead. Now, we understand this is a bit controversial, and that Cuphead is one of the main characters and is a good person all around. However, he does earn the bronze medal for worst Cuphead show character for a few reasons. Unlike his brother Mugman, Cuphead is reckless, dim-witted, and makes bad decisions most of the time.
I guess we could bury him in the backyard.
He was the one that took Mugman with him to the Devil's Carnival in the first episode, Carnival. In the episode Piano Lessons, he brushed off Mugman's feelings about being a top-level pianist. In another episode, The Devil's Pitchfork, Cuphead played with the pitchfork and refused to give it back. So the devil retaliated by kidnapping Mugman and taking him to hell. His worst episode in the series is Lost in the Woods, where he blew up everyone's wood and tools with fireworks, while the boys separated and got lost because of Cuphead. He stole Mugman's house. The house was destroyed when Mugman, in retaliation, decided to launch it with Cuphead inside. When they got home, Cuphead showed no remorse for what he did and proceeded to launch Mugman into the sky with a firework. This episode is considered to be the most hated of Season 2 because it does show Cuphead at his absolute worst. Overall, while Cuphead was really hated for this episode and a few others, he only gets the bronze medal since he's still a good kid at heart. He just needs to learn how to keep his troublemaking under control. Our silver medal for worst Cuphead show character is going to Stickler. Stickler started out as a simple working demon that took his job very seriously. He exposed the devil's transgressions and refused to withdraw until he finished the job. However, as the seasons went on, he became more hated by fans because of his complete lack of sympathy. Since he has the invisible sweater to keep him from being slain by the devil, Stickler can force him to work whether the devil likes it or not. Holding him to the job, Stickler has kept the devil from his fun, things that would make him happy.
Excuse me.
He doesn't care about anything except his work and continually attempts to outmaneuver the devil. Hence, he gets the silver medal. But if you've been watching the Cuphead show since it first dropped, then you should know who our gold medalist is. But real quick, before we get to our last entry, if you're enjoying this video and you want to do us a huge favor, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. We ask because we'd really appreciate the help in getting to our next milestone, and we have a ton more content in the works that we can't wait to share with you. Finally, taking the gold medal for most hated character in the Cuphead show is Baby Bottle. There is really no doubt that he's the most hated character in the show. In the titular episode, Baby Bottle, he was a total troublemaker with no problem attacking anybody that calls him a bad baby. He completely destroyed Elder Kettle's house and his radio, and was even able to rip off Elder Kettle's mustache. He made one other appearance off screen in the episode Don't Answer the Door, whereupon Cuphead and Mugman spent the whole episode searching for Baby Bottle, when they believed he got eaten by a bear. After revealing it was actually a prank by Elder Kettle, Baby Bottle actually returns and beats up the bear. What makes Baby Bottle so hated and wins him the gold medal is that he feels like such an unnecessary character.
Mama.
For instance, his only purpose is to unnecessarily beat up characters and trash their houses when they're trying to help him. So he definitely deserves to win the gold medal for worst and most hated character in the Cuphead show. If he was part of our sentencing video for the Cuphead show, he would be sentenced to be in a crib, inside prison. But let us know in the comment section which Cuphead show character you think sucks the most. Make sure to hit that notification bell and binge our other Cuphead videos. But most importantly, stay wicked.